Have you guys ever wondered what it would look like pitch black into the woods if you could see deer, bears, or raccoons? Well, now you can. Let me introduce you to the thermal scope. In this video, I'm going to be hunting in the evening on a deer blind. When it comes to get darker in the night, I'm going to pull out the thermal scope and I'll be able to see what deer come across me and see what I can find. So enjoy the video, guys. So this is a blind that my friend let me borrow for the weekend. It's like a portable tree climbing stand. You basically just have to climb your way up to the tree as much as you want. I'm going to be going up the tree, but you may ask yourself, Carter, how are you going to get your crossbow up there? I'm just going to tie a rope to the bottom. And then once I'm positioned up at the tree, I'm just going to pull it up. But I got to get in the blind quick because I don't want to wait here too long and just wait for the deer. So, yeah, let's get to it. Hey, y'all, I'm in my blind, very high off the ground. I hope deer come around. But even if they don't, I'm going to stay here a little longer because I have this thermal scope that I want to show you guys. So, even if I don't see any in the daytime, it's okay. But if I see any at night, I'll show you guys on the thermal scope. So now we just play the waiting game. So anytime I see deer, I'll just start recording. But first I gotta go get my crossbow. All right, got my crossbow. Now pray that we see that 8-pointer come around. So we'll just play the waiting game. And if I see any deer, I'll start recording with this camera. But if I don't see any deer and you don't get any videotape, that's why. So it's pretty dark out here. All I saw was this group of does. But now I'm gonna bust out the thermal camera, so all of the recordings that you're gonna see coming up are just gonna be on the thermal camera. So yeah. That was insane. It's very cold out here. And I'm gonna go back inside and tell y'all what happened. All right, so, sorry, hands are freezing. I'm up in the blind. Last time I recorded, it got dark quick. So I'm literally to the point where I dropped my crossbow down with the rope, like I towed it down. I'm like, all right, I'm ready to get out of here. All of a sudden I hear footsteps coming all the way to the left side of where the field was. I'm like, okay, maybe it's just another doe. So I take my thermal scope out, I look over, I'm like, oh, that looks like a doe, because you can't really see the antlers on the thermal scope very well because it doesn't it's not picking up heat signals from it. God, sorry, my face is like, but I kept focusing on it, and eventually I found it's the 8-pointer I've been looking for forever. He comes out basically only when the sun goes down, and I don't know why, but he just does that. So because I was in that blind waiting for him to come out in the daytime, but then he comes out at night. And to make it even better, just when there was a little bit of daylight left, I dropped my crossbow down on the ground, and he was walking up. So I had no time to tow my crossbow back up to the blind. I literally am standing at this point because I was literally just about to get going, and then I look with my thermal scope, and I couldn't sit down because I didn't want to scare him off. So I was standing for probably just a total of 25 minutes straight. I look at him. He was eating corn for a while, and then this other little buck comes from the distance. I thought it was going to be a doe because it's mating season, so I thought it was going to be a doe coming closer to him. But then I look over my scope, and I'm like, oh, it's a little like 2-3-pointer. Yeah, so he basically looked at the little 1-pointer, stood his ground. I could tell what he's doing. He like turned at him and like kind of did this. And then the other buck was down there, and he basically just passed him and kept going on. Then the 8-pointer kept eating corn, and then eventually went back. Just enough time for me to get down from the blind, which is a pain, by the way. That 8-pointer is still out there, and I don't know what I'm gonna do. Those doe came in earlier. I wasn't high enough on the tree from the blind because they kept looking at me and they kept stomping, and that's why they didn't get any closer. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you all. I really do appreciate all the support you guys give me. But yeah, this was the Pulsar thermal scope. Basically, you can just see it anytime you want at night, and there's deer, and it can work on any heat. Like, you could point it at the tire off of a car that just got ran, and it would show heat signals off it because it just ran. That's gonna do it for the video, guys. I love you all. Make sure to explore God's nature. I'll see you guys next time.